Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
What shall we do tonight?
How about the cinema?
That's a good idea. We haven't been there for ages.
What would you suggest to see?
Oh, I don't know. It depends. Do you know what the BBS is?
Sure.
Tell me then.
BBS means Bulletin Board Service.
Oh, I see, but what's it used for?
A lot of things.
Tell me in details.
Okay, BBS, an online service, offers a wide variety of online games, files, one-on-one chat, message areas, private mail, and participate forums.
Oh, that's great. I want to try later.
Why not?
Do you mind if I ask you to practice speaking English with me?
No, of course not. But what for?
Well, I'm meeting some American friends next weekend.
I see. But I'm busy now. How about tomorrow?
Hey, Rose. How are you feeling?
Much better today.
Oh, look at the baby. It's so beautiful. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Can I hold it for a moment?
Sure. She is a peaceful child.
Oh, how adorable. She's got your eyes.
So they say.
When are you returning home?
Well, the doctor said I have to remain here for at least 2 more days because I'm rather weak after childbirth.
You can use some time off. You've been working too hard anyway. I really enjoyed tonight's party. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome, Bob. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, too. Julie, is that you?
Yes. And you're Paul, right? Paul Hill?
Yes, it's me. And you're Julie Ashley. How are you?
I'm fine. After 10 years, you still look great.
So do you. How are you doing?
Not bad. Let's find a table and sit down. We have a lot to talk about.
Okay. Let's sit over there.
Hurry up, Daniel, it's Barbie time.
All right, sis.
Come on, it's cool outside.
I really wish Mom and Dad were here with us.
Hey, Daniel, what's your favorite weather? Snowy or sunny?
Me? I like hot weather, just like today.
What? Are you crazy?
I like to watch Barbie sticking her tongue out.
Ew, Danny, gross.
By the way, what's your favorite weather?
I love snowy, because it is very, very romantic.
Look, is that Tom?
What about you, Ernie? How did you get into pop music?
Well, I always hear it on the radio, so I started to get into it.
Yeah, if something is on the radio, it must be really good.
I totally agree. Are you an art aficionado?
Not really. I like going to an art exhibition once or twice a year. I hardly know anything about art or sculpture. You are a true art lover, aren't you?
I love going to art galleries, particularly when one is holding an exhibition of abstract art.
I never understand the meaning of those painting. They are too abstract for me. I didn't pay much attention in art class at school.
Art isn't for everyone. I'm going to an exhibition tomorrow at the National Gallery. It's an exhibition of Greek and Roman sculpture.
I like sculpture, especially that form ancient Rome or Greece. What time are you thinking of going? I'd love to go with you.
I thought I'd have an early lunch and go immediately afterwards. Does that sound okay to you? Bus 51 goes directly there.
That sounds fine. What time shall we meet at the bus stop?
Let's meet at 12:30. It will probably take us there or 4 hours to see all of the exhibits. Have you ever seen Bill Gates' home on the internet?
No. What's it like?
It's got its own library, theater, swimming pool, and a guest house. The house itself has about 10 different rooms that are all hooked up to computers so you can get things done in each room through.
Would you want to live there?
I think his house is fantastic, but I wouldn't want to live there. You would have to hire 1 or 2 people to clean all the rooms in the house, plus a few people to take care of the gardens, and
What's your dream hole like then?
My dream home is actually just a small cottage in a quiet village in England.
Would you want to buy an old cottage or build a new one yourself?
Old homes are great because they've got character. I think that's important.
Is that why you wear second-hand cloths as well? Because they've got character?
No, that's just because I don't have enough money to buy new cloths all the time.
I see. If you lived in an old house, would it be decorated in a modern way?
No, I'd definitely try to restore it to its original state. I love to imagine what it'd be like to live in another time in history and living in a house decorated like it would have been 200 years ago. I'd love to continue this conversation, but I really need to go now. I have to get back to the office.
Well, let's get together soon.
Okay, would you like to have lunch someday next week?
Sure. How about Monday?
I'm afraid I can't make it on Monday. I've got to fly to Chicago on business.
Well, unfortunately, I'm tied up on Tuesday. I'm supposed to have lunch with an important visitor from out of town, and I don't think there's any way I can get out of it. Are you free on Wednesday?
Wednesday? Let me see. Somehow I think I've already got something scheduled for Wednesday. Oh, yes. I've got an appointment with my dentist to have my teeth cleaned, and it's essential that I keep it.
Well, I'm afraid Thursday is out for me. I'm expected to attend a meeting of our personnel committee, and it's very important for me to be there.
See, that leaves Friday. I don't have any obligations or commitments on Friday. How about you?
Friday sounds good. Where should we meet?
You know, I really must be going now or I'll be very late. Can you give me a call tomorrow and we'll decide?
Are the children all grown up now, Rose?
Oh, yes. Laura's the oldest. She's a computer programmer.
Oh, very interesting. And what about Rita? She was such a bright child, always reading.
She's a librarian at the public library.
Really? And Chris? She was a very pretty little girl.
Christy is working as a waitress at a restaurant in Paris. She's married to a French photographer.
Oh, how interesting. And what about Larry and Rocky?
Larry drives a truck. He drives all over the country. We hardly ever seen him.
Really? Where does he live now?
Colorado.
And does Rocky drive a truck, too?
Oh, no. Rocky is a pilot.
Really? Where does he fly? Does he fly to other countries?
Yes. Mostly to England and France. I was really glad to hear about your award. Congratulations.
Thanks, Denise. Actually, I was really surprised. I mean, there were a lot of qualified people out there.
Sure, but the work you did was really exceptional. You definitely deserved it.
Thanks a lot. I expect to see your name nominated pretty soon, too. You've been doing some great work. How about going to hear a country and western singer tonight?
I'd enjoy that.
I'll pick you up around 8 o'clock.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Hello, Diva. How are you?
Can't complain. What about you?
Not bad. Have you heard Wendy divorced her husband?
I've heard. She looks quite depressed.
Yes. They used to be joined at the hip.
I heard they were just married for 5 months.
Yes. She said they couldn't communicate well with each other and they often argued over trivial things.
Yeah, mixed marriage is tempting but crisis-ridden.
You said it. You know, they fall in love at first sight and quickly jumped into marriage.
Maybe they were just attracted to each other but too different to be married.
Yeah, we Chinese have quite different lifestyles and values from foreigners.
Definitely. That's why many cross-cultural marriages end in divorce.
We've heard so much about Chinese film stars divorcing foreigners.
That's true. Just hope Wendy can recover from the pain of divorce soon.
I have some photos here taken by myself. Would you like to see them?
Sure. Speaking of photos, what type of film will be the best? You know, I'm planning a tour to Juzhegao Valley.
I would get Fuji 200 film for taking photos of natural beauty.
Thank you so much. You're an expert.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.